Most men over 50 believe they're stronger than they really are. They train consistently, they push hard, but the strength you feel in the gym isn't always the same capability that's keeping your joints safe, your balance intact, and your body functional for the next 20 years. Today, I'm giving you 3 simple tests, and if you fail even one of them, and most men do, you've identified a gap that's quietly building towards future problems. Let's find out where you actually stand. Now, here's why it matters. After 50, most men are training based on feel. If the weight moves, they think they're strong. If they're not in pain, they think they're fine. But capability doesn't disappear all at once. The body rarely loses everything at once. It loses pieces: grip, balance, stability, movement quality. And because the decline is gradual, most men never notice it happening, and the body compensates. It finds a way to keep moving until it can't, until the knee starts talking back, until the lower back tightens up, until the shoulder suddenly becomes a problem. Now here's the part nobody talks about. The compensation is usually invisible. You won't feel the weakness until it's already costing you. The only way to find out is to test for it. So, let's test. These aren't gym tests. I'm not asking you how much you bench. I'm not asking you how much you deadlift. Those numbers tell me what your muscles can do. These tests will tell me how well your body functions as a system. And there is a difference, especially after 50. Research consistently shows that grip strength, balance, and movement quality are strongly associated with long-term health, injury risk, and physical independence as we age. Now, these aren't bodybuilding tests, these are longevity tests. Let's start with the one that exposes the most problems: the hip hinge. Stand with your back facing a wall. Place your heels about 6 inches from the wall. Now, push your hips backward. Try to touch the wall with your glutes. Keep your chest up. Keep your spine neutral. Don't round forward. Now grab a broomstick or PVC pipe. Place it along your spine so that it touches the back of your head, your upper back, and your tailbone. Now hinge forward. The stick should stay in contact with all 3 points the entire time. If your lower back rounds to reach the wall, you fail. If the stick loses contact, you fail. If you feel the movement mostly in your knees instead of your hips, you fail. And here's why that matters. Every RDL, every box you pick up, every bag of groceries, every bend and reach movement uses this pattern. If the pattern is broken, your lower back often ends up doing work that your glutes and hamstrings should be doing. That's not strength, that's compensation. Now let's test balance. Stand on one foot and close your eyes. Start counting. 10 seconds is the goal here. 10 seconds on each side. Now I know it sounds easy, but give it a try. Research consistently shows that balance is strongly associated with longevity, fall risk, and overall health as we age. And the side-to-side difference matters. If one side holds for 12 seconds and the other side only holds for 4 or 5 seconds, you've uncovered an imbalance. And that imbalance will follow you everywhere. Walking, stairs, squats, lunges, golf, daily life, and eventually the body starts compensating, usually through the hips, sometimes through the knees, and sometimes through the lower back. If these tests are opening your eyes, if you're realizing there's a gap that you didn't know was there, subscribe. Because on Friday, I'm giving you 3 simple exercises that help improve every one of these areas. No complicated equipment, no fancy programming, just practical strength that keeps you moving, keeps you independent, and keeps you showing up for the people who count on you. Now let's test your grip. Find something heavy, a dumbbell, a kettlebell, a loaded bag, anything that's challenging. Now pick it up with one hand and stand tall. And now walk about 20 to 30 seconds. No leaning, no swinging, just carry it. Simple. Now as you do that, pay attention. What gave out first, your grip or everything else? If your grip failed long before your legs or your lungs, you found a weakness worth addressing. And that's important because grip strength is one of the strongest indicators of overall physical capability. And it affects pulling strength, carrying strength, shoulder stability, and your ability to maintain muscle as you age. The strongest men that I know don't always pass every test, but they all have strong grips. Now be honest. How many did you pass? Not almost, not close enough, but actually pass. And if you passed all 3, hey, you're doing great. Keep doing what you're doing and use Friday's exercises as maintenance. But if you failed 1 or 2, you're like most men over 50, and that's not an insult. Some of the strongest men I know fail at least one of these tests because these tests aren't about measuring ego strength. They're about measuring capability, and capability is what keeps you in the game. The good news, these gaps usually improve much faster than people think. You're not starting from zero. Your body already knows how to move. It just needs the right stimulus. Give me 3 weeks of focused work, retest, and see what changes. This is exactly what the 3 C's framework is built around. Not randomly grinding harder, not guessing, but identifying where you actually are, creating a compelling future, committing to that future, and collaborating to accomplish that future. The link is below. It is completely free. I'm BJ, reminding you age is just a number, but your grip, your balance, and your hip hinge are real. Test them, improve them, protect them, and keep punching.